All right. We are officially live. Welcome to our live LiveGood Firestarter-Friday rank recognition training Zoom for this awesome Friday, September 15th, 2023. We just went over 700,000 paid members in 9 months. Nader, has that ever been done before? Am I the only one that can't hear Nader? Nobody can hear Nader.
He's muted.
Sorry. I've been so excited. Never, ever. 700,000 people? Ever. Companies in 20 years in the industry don't do that. Oh, keep going. Keep going.
Awesome. All right. We've got a packed call today. Some amazing speakers. I'm going to bring them on here in a second, but let's jump right in. We got a lot of awesome stuff to talk about. Let's jump right into our rank advancements. Another big week. Now, here's something I want to kind of mention first, because this is really, really exciting to me and kind of something we talked about. I remember on the June 9th Firestarter Friday Zoom. I remember that just because I was traveling that day. That's why I remember the date. But we talked about how, so I'm going to my email with the new diamonds and rank recognition. We talked about how, at the beginning, you need to be affiliate heavy. In other words, most of the people coming aboard are affiliates or distributors who are going to go out there and recruit and build and find new customers and distributors and members and all that stuff. And now, as we mature, those numbers kind of flip-flop. And because people were talking about, we talked about on that Zoom, some people's concerns and what was out there in the marketplace and all that stuff. And so, we talked about how, yes, because people were saying, hey, the only people in LiveGood are people who are affiliates. And that was, almost the case. We still had a lot of members at the time. But now those numbers are not necessarily flip-flopping, but a lot more members and customers totally unrelated to the network marketing side, to the affiliate side, are coming on board. And this is what's exciting to me. We still had a ton of rank advancements, I think more than last week. Our numbers were bigger than last week. Not the biggest week ever, definitely not the smallest week ever, another big week. Our cutoff day was solid, but not one of the biggest. But this is what we've been noticing, especially this week. It kind of really kicked in, is that every day is kind of more consistent. In other words, usually Thursdays are obviously the biggest. Fridays are actually the second biggest, surprisingly. You would think it was Wednesdays, but it's actually Fridays and then Wednesdays. Sometimes they flip-flop. The weekends are usually slow. Monday and Tuesday kind of builds up. Every day this week, except for the cutoff day, was bigger than every day last week, which is really exciting. What I see from that is that people are less, I don't want to say excited about, but less coming in because of the opportunity side and more coming in because of the membership side that has nothing to do with the power line, nothing to do with the matrix, nothing to do with the cutoff date, the sense of urgency, all that stuff. They're coming aboard when they see it because they want to try these amazing products. They're hearing all the great things, the testimonials, everything that you guys are doing. So it really is, it's kind of, it's cool when you predict stuff, but it's really cool when those predictions actually happen, like exactly how you predict. So it's cool to see that is happening, and I think that trend will continue. So another awesome week. Congratulations to everybody. You guys are absolutely on fire. And what that says, what I was just talking about, is that you guys are starting to go out and share the products a little bit more than just the opportunity. Again, when we started, it was almost all opportunity, matrix, power line. Now you guys are seeing these products are legit. They work. They are for real. They are changing lives. And when you guys use them, and when help other people use them, I mean, that's what's going to build this thing long term. That's what we talk about. If we're going to get to 3 million, 5 million, 10 million members in the next few years, it's going to be on members and customers totally outside of the affiliate space. But the affiliates who are bringing them in and who are positioned in the matrix now are really going to benefit from all of that growth. So that said, another big week of rank advancements. We had 4,515 new bronzes, another 4,515 bronzes this week alone. Congratulations. And, we talk about how over 30% of our affiliates are in profit, which is unheard of in the industry. But what I want to talk about, not to take anything away from any of our bronzes, silvers, or any of our ranks, is that really everybody can be in profit from day one just by ordering product and saving money. I mean, we talk about 30% of affiliates are in profit, but literally we could have 100% of everybody being in profit just by taking advantage of our amazing membership and using these products from day one. So it probably is actually higher than 30% when you look at it from that perspective, because a penny saved is a penny, or a dollar saved is a dollar earned, and people are saving a ton of money on these life-changing products and getting the results, getting healthy, and it is awesome. So that said, 4,500 new bronzes. Congratulations, bronzes. Again, most important rank in the company. Builds your belief, shows you can do it, and puts you in profit. I mean, awesome, awesome job. I love seeing those numbers every week. Another 526 new silver ranked affiliates, people with over 20 people in their organization. A lot of those people did it in the first week or two. Congratulations to our 526 new silver ranked affiliates. Another 85 golds this week alone. 85 people have built a team of over 100 affiliates or members in just, I don't know, some people it took a week, some people it took a month, some people have been working on this for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. But congratulations, gold is a huge level. Our golds are making between average $300 to $1,200 a month in income, which is awesome. That's what this industry is about. And our silvers, we got a lot of silvers in that $300 to $500 a month range as well, especially when you factor in those fast start bonuses and people who are building and recruiting and finding new members and customers and affiliates. That's what it's all about. So golds, 85 new golds. That's awesome. Congratulations. Because, you know, we talk, I know Nader wants to say something. One second, Nader. You know, we talk about how everyone's in profit, and anyway, it's awesome. All right, Nader, what do you want to throw in there?
So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, that silver level is when things start getting serious. And when Ben gave you those averages, income averages, remember, it's not costing them more than 33 cents a day to be fully involved with the company, which includes all the marketing tools that other companies charge 30, 40 bucks a month just for the tools. Ladies and gentlemen, that silver level, making that kind of money as a side hustle while getting healthy, because just like he said, every dollar saved is a dollar earned. Lisa and Ryan used to market these products for about $400 to $500 a month to people. Now you can get our daily essentials for a third of that. What are the prices? So the fact the silver level is not spending $200 a month on auto ship to make $500. It's $9.95 a month. It's just they just keep ordering products. And another thing, as far as Ben being the prophet, I'm going to start calling him the MLM prophet, because I just looked at a video he posted almost a year ago. Everything is coming true. Everything. Then he did an update on that. Go to my Facebook and check it out. A few months later, which was like 2 months ago, it's like bam. And then look at what he just said in June. Slowly, networkers that see the light are already in. And if they're not going to come in, God bless them. That's okay. They can still stay over there. And if they can look in a mirror and are okay with selling a single mother $100 plant in a bottle, that's okay. That's okay. We want the everyday people. Like I've said for months, LiveGood will be people's first and last home-based business. Why? Because when you have filet mignon, which is LiveGood, sorry, vegans, why would you eat it? What would you go find roadkill, which is a Jurassic Age Goliath MLM? These levels that Ben is talking about, the income, when he talked last night about people, some people not making money or barely making money in MLM, we keep forgetting that those companies have a qualifier. That means you have to be buying from them every month to be able to get money from what you're doing for the company. That's the old way of doing it. This man, and I'm not kissing up, go back to the old YouTube videos. He's prophesied every one of these. And now when members start referring members, give it a few months when he turns it all on, it's boom. Timing is everything. September to remember. Ladies and gentlemen, go get 5 new affiliates this month, because if you don't, somebody else will. Ben, back to you. Sorry, bro.
Awesome. No, first thing you said was right on. And I love that, because yes, 33 cents a day, 10 bucks a month. So we're talking about, and like Nader said, a lot of these other companies, you might be making 100 bucks, but you have to spend 120 on products just to be qualified. Here, you don't have to spend anything, and anything you do spend, you're actually saving more money. So the best part about this is not only are a lot of people in profit, I mean, over 30% of people, and the factor in the people who are saving money on products, and that number gets much bigger. But the best part is nobody is losing money here. Nobody has to spend $120, $200 a month on an auto ship. For 10 bucks a month, I mean, if you do place an order, you're saving way more money than you're spending. So it really is a cool model. And again, I think the numbers really speak volumes. And yes, there's some things we've been holding out on just to kind of throttle that growth a little bit, make sure we've got the inventory, we've got the staff, we've got the infrastructure to make everything happen. But Nader's right. When customers and members are able to refer new customers and members, I think that the duplication and just the growth and the way that you guys are going to see it. I mean, what we have now, we always talk about, and it slowly goes up, but then it kind of stays the same because we keep adding more products and other cool stuff. We're still not even at 50% of our potential as far as the tools, systems, resources. We're working on a ton of new videos. Obviously, we've got, as we talk about, a new promotional product video for each and every product. We've got 2 other videos kind of modifying the Ben video, as we call it, for the Powerline system. And taking out the Powerline part of that, just explaining to people how awesome this membership is, so that, leading towards the membership. And so you guys can go prospect people who don't want anything to do with network marketing, or might be in another company, whatever, to take advantage, because there is so much value in this membership, totally unrelated to the business opportunity, and people need these products. So a lot of awesomeness coming. And again, when I say less than 50%, we're growing as fast as we are. I mean, probably 50 times faster than the next closest company right now. And we haven't even hit our stride yet. So a lot of awesome things happening. We'll talk more about that later, but let's continue on the ranks. So on top of our 85 new goals, we had 13 new platinum ranked affiliates this week alone. I'm going to see where this diamond is from.
Awesome.
I'm going to check all 3 of these guys. 2 of them are in an interesting language. All right. So we had 3 new diamonds this week. 3 more this week alone. We had Ray Tebe from Philippines. Awesome. This Filipino team is absolutely on fire. We're working with them to open a distribution center there. They're the second fastest growing country in LiveGood, behind the United States, and they are absolutely flying. So Ray, congratulations. Let's see where our other 2 diamonds are from. See if I can get in there. It looks like
Ray.
It does.
Sorry, I have to say rock, Ray. You rock, bro.
Ray rocks. All right. It does not look like the Korean letters that I've been used to. Oh, it does look like the Korean letters. All right. 2 new, Korea is on fire as well. 2 new Korean diamonds on top of Ray in Philippines. 3 new diamonds this week alone. Awesome. Another huge week. Things are continuing to grow and just getting better and better and better. So, yeah, awesomeness. Let's go to Ryan. Give us an update on products, on inventory, on what we're looking at. And then, we'll go out to Lisa Nader and bring in some awesome trainers. And Ryan, Dr. Ryan Goodkin, Director of Product Development, what do you got for us?
Hey, Ben. Hello, everybody on the panelist side. Congratulations, everybody, on all the advancement. That's amazing. These calls are so much fun, probably for that reason just alone. And so there's so much going on. Ben, you come at 50%. You think we're, I don't know, maybe almost 50% of the way of just providing, supporting, content. On the product side, I mean, we're in our infancy. I don't even know that I could say we're 1%, 5%. Seriously, where do you think we are on product side, Ben?
As far as number of products, we're probably, what do we got? 25. I've been talking about 200 products. I think we're at 15% on the number of products we'll have. But as far as people knowing about what these products can do and value that they bring, 1% for sure.
There you go. Man. So, and definitely number of products. So there's a lot going on my end. We are in stock with everything right now. Warehouse is kicking butt. You go put your order in today. It will ship tomorrow. That's pretty accurate, right, Ben? You'll probably come back to that. As far as, I wanted to comment on one thing. I like to keep these things educational. They are training calls on Friday. Methylene blue, a lot of questions, and thank you guys for paying attention. A lot of questions on the certificate of analysis and the heavy metals testing. You guys are right on the money to be asking for that. It is on the website now. that was a big one because there's an industrial grade methylene blue, and then of course there's pharmaceutical grade methylene blue, which is methylene blue USP, and that is what we used, and that's, you'll see, that's how it tested. So be careful with that, and we of course use the best form of methylene blue. So that's up on the website now, which is awesome. Pipeline is full. You guys are going to start seeing a lot coming out on the performance side as well as the cognition side, the mental health side. Essential oils are moving along very, very nicely.
Yeah.
I'm sure Trisha's excited about that. I bet. I know a lot of people are excited about that. But new product development is really taking on another, it's just becoming such a big part of this business. And I love it. I just absolutely love it. You guys are sending me a lot of suggestions, a lot of things you like to see in the marketplace. And I appreciate that. That's actually very helpful. So guys, keep doing that. Keep up the great work. Ben, I'll send it back to you. And if you want anything else from me, let me know.
Awesome. So yeah, just a couple things about, I actually have started to love the methylene blue. The first time I took it when we were testing it, I was a little skeptical, but man, I took it the other day in my focus. I actually meant to take one this morning and I didn't. Ryan actually said that it's okay to kind of swallow it, to put it on the back of your tongue. And then I drink some water to try to minimize the blueness of my mouth, because we know what we experienced last week. So you can do that. Also, so the recommended, the way we kind of created it was to take it every other day. And that's really for just long-term brain function and benefit. But on days that you need to extra focus, whether you're at work, whether you're at school, whether you're working on something, you can take it multiple days in a row. Just, don't take it every single day. So take some breaks. If you want to take it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday, just take a few breaks. Right, Ryan? Anything?
That's exactly right. Good advice, Ben.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, so take it as you want, but it definitely works. And I mean, if you Google, there's some things we can't say, like we can't mention names of diseases and what this stuff has been shown to cure and treat. But if you Google it, you'll see all that stuff. And it is amazing what this product does. So yeah, another winner. And again, we talk about it. So many of these products could be a flagship product that you can build an entire company around. And this methylene blue is definitely one of those. I mean, you could build a whole company around. I mean, this doesn't exist anywhere in the network marketing industry, and very little anywhere in the world. And for the price point that we're offering it at, it really is awesome. Unfortunately, methylene blue is pretty prevalent. It's not hard to get, so it keeps the cost down. But yeah, I mean, talk about building a network marketing company around it. When you could manufacture a product for around $10, there's a lot of profit margin in there to build a company around. And, the way that we're doing it we could sell it for $12.95 and still have that profit margin that we need and save everybody money. So it really is talk about perfect product for a network marketing company that we just totally eliminated the chance that they could do that. It's pretty exciting. So yeah, just another cool. And I mean, guys, the products, I am so excited about the creatine that's about to launch. I mean, that's probably 4 weeks out, Ryan, 3 weeks.
That's fair. Yeah, I'd say so, Ben.
And then the new E3 pre-workout energy. Man, we don't have we've got the energy patch, which is awesome. We've got the aminos that are awesome. We've got the collagen that's awesome. I'm drinking it right now with my greens. So many things, kind of benefit the energy. You've also got the multivitamin, you got the vitamin D, you got the magnesium, all that stuff. Super Greens is awesome. Super Reds even has some stuff that helps, your focus and your energy and your concentration and all that stuff. But we don't have a true, energy only product. And I think this pre-workout, guys, when you try it, it is awesome.
Have you picked a name, Ben, for that one?
We're going to keep it E3. I love it. Energy Endurance Electrolytes. And that's exactly what it is. It's the enhanced formula that we've created. Doesn't exist anywhere else. What you put together, Ryan, is awesome. I actually had Ryan. I'm like, dude, Ryan, you got to get me some more of this. I've ran out of all my samples.
Hey, what's up?
It's coming, Nader.
Came to the warehouse yesterday, and I used it this morning, so it was awesome. All right, sorry, Nader. I shouldn't have told you that story.
But bro, I need a zip line from my house to Florida. What's going on here? Hook the brother up. Oh, come on, guys. You bless me. Hey, Ben, I got to add something to what you all just said. Ladies and gentlemen, when we're giving you these numbers, Ben and I have been running software for a lot of big companies. We've been blessed beyond measure. But we also know a lot of things that everyday people don't know, behind the scene as far as numbers go. To put even 5,000 people in a company during the whole summer is unheard of, because companies die out during summer in this industry because people take that money and either take their kids out to amusement park while they're off school. And this last week, when we put in 20,000 paid members in, that's when kids are going to school. People are busy. This is the launch pad. We're just getting ready to do this. So these numbers, as a networker, y'all, I think people have been spoiled here. It's just unbelievable. 20,000 people a week at the end of summer. That's unheard of. That needs to resonate with people. Today is the day. That's why Friday is our biggest day, because you are recognizing that, oh my gosh, I just watched the Zooms, 2 Zooms in a row, Thursday and Friday. I got to go ask my friends to take a tour. Have you heard what's going on with LiveGood? Just like Dr. Aaron said. Back to you, Ben. Sorry.
Awesome. All right. So one more thing, then we're going to get into our awesome. Actually, let's go out to Lisa. We haven't heard from Lisa today. Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin. What kind of updates you got for us?
Hey, everyone. This growth is crazy. And I swear, Ben, I kind of feel like you see into the future, which is really bizarre, because everything that I know you've been doing this for a long time, but everything you say actually happens, and it's kind of crazy. So we're all rolling with it, and it's very exciting. Coming to the products, there was something I wanted to say. We are getting ready to do our taste testing with our children. I know we talked about the children's organic gummy multivitamin. I'm going to use my kids to help with that because they've tasted it all. But besides that, I get a lot of questions about children. Our products, other than that coming, are dosed for adults. Does not mean that children can't take them, because a lot of them are whole food ingredients, but they must discuss with their pediatrician. Lately, I have been getting bombarded. And same goes for nursing and for breastfeeding and pregnancy. Same thing goes. You got to discuss this with your doctor. Doesn't mean it's no. It just means they know your case best. They know how to dose best for what's going on with you. Other than that, Ryan did mention about, we were talking about the methylene blue. Yes, Ben, you did on the back of your tongue. I mentioned that on our training video because I was playing around with it. Literally the best placement, tiny little strip on the back of the tongue. A lot of people are asking if they could put it in water, drink it with a straw. Sure, no reason not to. Just play around with what works for you and what gives you the least amount of blue staining, because it is part of it. There's really no other way to do it besides if you go to a clinic and get it, administered IV, which is a big to-do. Other than that, I feel like I did have a few more things, but my doorbell rang and I got sidetracked. If I remember them, come back to me. But about questions. Please remember about our YouTube channel. Remember that we have gone through to date every single product thus far. We have also tapped into health conditions. So if you have somebody that joins with you and just asks you a question, rather than saying, ask Lisa, because I'm going to say, watch our video. Send them to the YouTube channel, because we did these for the reason, and they'll get their question answered, but they're also going to learn so much more about it. And that's going to help them, introduce the products to others. And it's just such a great sales tactic too. If you approach somebody, maybe they're not into the business, you approach them about what supplements are you taking right now? And they tell you. You can give them my email address. They can give me what they're taking, and I can help them do a swap. Because a lot of times, most of the time, ours are much better, but sometimes they're actually pretty good supplements, but ours are like $35, $40 cheaper. So I'm saying, okay, that's a decent supplement. Not going to, say anything negative about it besides the price. So regardless, you are always going to have a reason why to get rid of what you're taking and supplement it with a LiveGood supplement. So use that as a trading tactic, because I did get an email this morning about somebody. She said she denied LiveGood 45 times. She's like, I just kept saying, no, 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 no. Finally started with the Factor 4. This woman has been in pain for years with her back. She said, it is unbelievable. She's at 99% of her pain gone just with taking Factor 4. So keep working on those naysayers, guys, because once they're in, they are hooked. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Yeah, everybody needs these products, regardless of what company they're in, what their lifestyle is, what they're doing. These products can help everybody, and they are awesome. So one thing we're going to do to celebrate our 700,000 members, and we might do more of these, but kind of excited about this little one. I'm going to try to share my screen here real quick.
Watch what you share.
Yeah, I don't want people seeing all my pictures of Nodder.
Exactly. You don't want that. They see enough of this ugliness.
That's
20,000 people in a week during summer. Y'all killing it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you for letting us serve you and live good. Thank you for having fun. Thank you for recognizing what we're doing. I have to say that while he's looking. How's it going there, sir?
I can't find it. We'll email it out.
It's
Anyway, it's a cool t-shirt that we're going to do a limited time run on this t-shirt. So it's not going to be a permanent product. We want everyone who wants one to be able to get one. So it'll be a big run. We'll do several thousand of them. But once they're sold out forever. So one time only. But they say, we kind of put together a little slogan. It says one vision, one mission, changing the world together. It's got the LiveGood logo. It's a cool little shirt, kind of a dark gray charcoal color. I think you guys are going to like it. The wording, the fonts are pretty cool. So that'll be available in the next few weeks. But yeah, oh, one more quick thing. So, man, we are trying so hard to get this German warehouse open. It's just we're packing the orders from our Jupiter warehouse, our main facility. And the orders just keep going up. Now that we're fully stocked with everything, we got the methylene blue, we got the patches, we got the Factor 4, we got the reds, we got everything in stock. Coffee is going crazy. Magnesium is one of our top sellers every single day, as it should be. But the orders are, this is the cool thing. The number of orders are going up, which is awesome. But the number of products in each order is also going up. You guys are realizing that, hey, so many of these products can help you. And yes. So that's good. But point is, we pride ourselves and do everything we can to get you your orders as quickly and efficiently and as inexpensively as possible. And so these guys have been packing their butts off the last few days, working overtime just because of all the new orders that have been coming in that we haven't had time to pack the boxes, the international packs, to be shipped to Germany. We've got 2 of the pallets done. We're working on 2 more pallets. Hopefully This weekend we can knock them out, get them off to Germany next week, and get that warehouse rocking. But that's the reason it hasn't, just because we've been focusing on getting out the current orders. And then once they're caught up, I mean, they're keeping up, just don't have any extra time to be able to pack and ship these big pallets to Germany. So that's where we are with that. That's all I got. No, you got any other announcements?
No, if any of the local reps want to come over and help pack them, I'm sure we'll buy them pizza. But no, again and again and again, ladies and gentlemen, reach out to everyone that you know, and say, have you heard what's going on in LiveGood? Yes or no, the answer, send them your tour page. We are a revolution. It's inevitable. 700,000 people is not a test. 700,000 people is not just testing the waters. We're the Kleenex of when you get a runny nose. We're the Band-Aid of the boo-boo. Soon we will be a household name. Guess who said that? The Prophet Ben Glinsky. Back to you, Ben.
It's coming. All right. Awesome. We've got some awesome trainers on the call. I'm excited to hear what they've got this week. They always bring the fire, the energy, the passion, the power, the motivation, and the knowledge to help you guys build, grow your team, and just understand what this company is all about. And I am so proud and excited and fortunate and thankful to have such amazing leaders, and that we're attracting such high quality people like the ones that we have on this call. It is awesome. And again, just really speaks volumes that we're doing good things. So with that, raise your hand if you want to go first. Go. Nobody's raising their hand. I saw Trisha pop it up right before Tracy. All right, let's go out to Arizona. Trisha Costa, you first. Bring it.
Hello, guys. These calls are so much fun, and it gets me so fired up every week. You know, one thing I can say about this company is my husband, who absolutely hated network marketing since I married him, because I was already in it. I've been in it since '98, has never used any of my products, is like obsessed with these products. I have to put an order in just for him, because at the beginning I figured he's not going to touch this. And he's a physician. And once, you know, he looked into it and he started on Factor 4, he's like, oh my gosh, the whole family needs to be on this product. So now I had to buy everything for him. He takes everything every day. It's the amino acids, the protein. I mean, these products are amazing. So thank you, Dr. Ryan Goodkin. Thank you, Lisa, for everything that you guys do. This company is so different, you guys, than anything else. And today I wanted to share with you guys that I hired a coach for my son, for my 17-year-old son, a personal development coach, Dr. RJ. And one thing that really caught my attention this week is the fact that it's all about building confidence, right? Because if you build confidence, then you're comfortable building your influence. And when you have influence, everything you do, you become successful in that one thing that you choose to do. You're going to go to the top. And one thing that, I learned is that for you to build your confidence, and it's so funny because I've done personal development for so many years and I'm learning so much with this teenage coach, but it's all about keeping integrity with yourself, because he says that we are very good sometimes with just having integrity with others, but not with ourselves. So if you say you're going to do something, do it, because that's going to boost your self-confidence. You're like, yeah, I can trust myself with myself. Like I say, I'm going to clean my room, and I cleaned my room. So if you say you're going to do something for your business, follow through, because it's going to boost your self-confidence. If you say you're going to reach out to 10 people today, don't reach out to 8. Follow through. Why have so much integrity with everyone, but keep yourself out of it? And then they go through a lot of successful habits that we should have. One of them being be proactive. So what does that mean? You are in charge. It's not up to the upline, to the sideline. It's not up to Ben or to Notter or Lisa or anybody to do your business. Be proactive. You're in charge of your business. If it is to be, it's up to me. I actually have that on my board here. If it is to be, it's up to me. It's not up to anybody else. I'm in charge. I can do this. Something else is to begin with the end in mind. And I have lived by that. So what is my goal? This is what I want to achieve. And then breaking it down into monthly goals, weekly goals, daily activities that you need to be involved in, and even breaking it down to 15-minute blocks on your calendar. So that's how I have been working for a very long time. And that maximizes everything that I do. Because as many of you know, I do real estate as well. I have a real estate team. I have an Airbnb business. I have a 17-year-old. So I have my whole entire schedule in 15-minute blocks. So I get so much more done that way. Put first things first, which means first you do all the work, you do all the activities that you said you're going to do with that integrity that you're having with yourself, and then you play. So never get distracted throughout the day, looking through TikTok videos, Instagram, or even Facebook. First, your work gets done. Once you have all the high payoff activities that you said you're going to do done and out of the way, now you can move on to do something else. But if you don't have the right order for things, you never get anything done, right? All of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been so busy all day. I haven't accomplished anything. I haven't done anything at all. And then the last thing is, when you're reaching out to people, well, first of all, I have really moved towards products. Like if you guys go look at my social media pages, yesterday, everything I did was with the new video for the grains. Take advantage of that, guys. Those videos are absolutely incredible. So take advantage of that. I have that on my stories. That is like, I cannot tell you how good that works. You go to a story. It can be just a picture of yourself holding the product and then put the link on it. You have to see this. They click on it. It takes them to that video. And I cannot recommend that enough. I'm going to do that every day. I'm going to be going back to linking videos, and the super reds, we have those. And Ben just said, we're going to have more and more videos about these products. That has been a huge focus of mine. And that's probably going to be the focus here for the future as well. And so when you're reaching out to people, one thing that I've done lately, because the whole idea of copy and paste is great. You can reach out to a lot of people, but taking the time to really connect with people, not small talk, because that's annoying too. When people are like, how are you? Blah, 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 back and forth. And all of a sudden they offer you something. I'm pretty straight and, straight to the point, but I do take the time to say, hey, Jessica, it's been a little while. Can you believe the last time I talked to you was, when we were doing this with this company, and I know that you really care about people. And I feel like this is redemption time for me. And I feel like that could be the same for you. Let's redeem ourselves with something that helps the masses. Have you already taken a look at LiveGood? And guys, one thing that's happening is people now are reaching out. Like somebody joined my team yesterday. You know what she said to me? You know what? I decided to join because LiveGood is just following me everywhere. She's like, this thing is in my face 24/7. So I finally decided to join. So we are helping each other out when we're out there. You know, as I post, maybe one of your friends is like, oh, I saw this girl, Trisha, but my friend Lucy is in it. So I'm going to reach out to Lucy. So that's beginning to happen because we are in everyone's faces right now. And when they see it and see it and see it, they're finally like, all right, I give in. I'm going to do it. So with that, last thing, guys, we're going to be in Palm Springs next weekend.
Yeah,
so
baby.
Yes, we already have about 100 people coming, and now Dr. Aaron's going to be there. Tori's going to be there, and Tim Miller, Desiree Ingram, our diamonds, Jesse Garcia and Kelly Toller. They are actually the ones that are helping me to organize all of this. So if you guys want to be there, you do have to register. You can go to any of our pages. We have the link. If you can't find the link anywhere, just reach out to me and I'll send you the link. So thank you. Back to you.
Awesome. Great stuff. As always, Trisha, I love the 15-minute blocks. I love the first things first, the end in mind, keeping a schedule, being organized. All of that is awesome. And I absolutely love redemption time because I think this is redemption time for so many of us. I mean, I feel like it is for me. We've all been in this industry and enrolled people selling them overpriced products, knowing that they're probably not going to make money and they're having to spend all this money and it didn't feel good. That's why I walked away. And I love that this is redemption time. This is redemption time for so many of us. We're fixing what we've done. We're fixing what everyone else has done. We're fixing this industry together and it just feels right. And it is right. Great job. Love it. That was awesome. All right. I saw Tracy raise her hand next. Let's go out to Atlanta, Georgia. Tracy Walker, what do you got?
Hey, good afternoon, LiveGood family. And it's such a pleasure to be on here on today. Great job, team, on all of the growth, the excitement. 700,000 members is absolutely unbelievable. I did a post today just kind of sharing some value in that really quickly. I was just looking at a comment and this guy was talking about the Matrix and I said, "Sir, do you even know what you're talking about?" I said, "Just stop. You sound ridiculous." Like I literally just posted that before you caught my name. Like people are just trying to find ways to come up with stuff. And that kind of leads into what I'm saying. If you're going to lead a movement, here's the message. If you're going to lead a movement, it really depends on, the most important thing is your character. And I want everyone to really consider and look at our leadership team. I want you to consider the character of our CEO. I want you to consider the character of our director of product development, of our director of network marketing, of our director of product education. Look at the character of the people that are leading the movement. That is the most important thing. The people on the outside window shopping who don't even understand the language cannot be the people that you listen to. Okay, look, I'm just going to start with that. So there's that. So let me ask you this. As we move forward, we've got 700,000 people. I want everyone to start thinking as we are crossing over a milestone, right? This is much different. The company today is much different than it was in January, right? Much different than it was in February with 100,000 people or 50,000 people, right? We're at a different phase. And if you're thinking like a business owner, you have to figure out how you're going to show up and evolve as the company is growing and evolving. You heard Ben talk about, there's Dr. Ryan, that he's very, very busy. There's more products, right? We're on the track to 200 different SKUs. The company is moving and growing, whether you realize what's happening at corporate or not. And so what also should be happening is that you are growing and evolving, whether your market knows it or not. And so here's the question. What's the piece of your character that needs to shift in order for you to grow with LiveGood? What is the piece of your character that needs to shift? So you have to think about, well, what characteristics does one need to have to even be in business, to be a successful business owner to begin with? I'm going to give you a few. Are you involved? Right? Being involved is a characteristic of being successful. Could you imagine if Ben was he was the CEO, but he's busy, but he was just so busy that he was never involved to be on these calls, right? He just could never do it. And Nada would get on every week and say, Ben can't be on because of this, or Ben can't be on because of that. He's involved. He's involved on the back end, but he's involved in the front. So if he can do that, and have multiple businesses, a family, children, all the things that all of us probably have too, you need to be involved because that's a characteristic of what we're doing, of leading a movement. Another characteristic would be, do you enjoy what you're doing? Do you have an enjoyment of this? If you enjoy what you're doing, you're going to have much more success. You cannot have this humdrum, oh, I hope maybe somebody will drop into my matrix from spillover at 25 cents and I'm just going to, become a rock star. Do you enjoy it? And if you enjoy it, then that means you are now positioning yourself you're in the way of success, right? You kind of get in the way of success and it has to roll over you, right? Success can't, you can't get out of its way, all right? Which means you have to have it. Another example would be being a shameless self-promoter. I've talked about this before. Back in my real estate days, I read a book. It was called The Shameless Self-Promoter, right? And that was the name of the book. I'm not promoting the book, but I know that the book is on Amazon, right? It's called Shameless Self-Promoter. And one of the things about entrepreneurship and some of the characteristics that people have when they get started in network marketing is that you don't want to speak about what you have. You don't want to be out with what you're promoting and marketing and have of value to people because you're so afraid of what the response or what the rejection could possibly be or the no that you might get. But when you're talking about leading a movement, you have to be in the characteristic of being a shameless self-promoter, not self-promoting from the standpoint of it's me, but shameless self-promoter from the standpoint of we. Look what we are doing. Look what the company is doing. Look at the new products that we have. Oh, I took this product and yes, I had this effect. I had this result. I had this transformation. But ultimately, look, it's a collective. We're talking about a movement. A movement is bigger than you. So when you can understand that the power is in the pivot and you know that you're not getting the results that you want or ultimately that you're on track to get them, you've got to be conscious enough to say, okay, I've got to pivot and I've got to look at some of these characteristics and I've got to work on these things so that I can be in the flow. So when the next 700,000 come in, you've got 2, 3, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 that are part of your organization through that next wave that takes place. So one last thing as I close out is when we talk about character, I don't know if you guys got it. I think it was last week, Ben talked about some shifts that need to be made in the commissions, right? Because some things took place in the system, read some things, and they had to make some adjustments. So I got an email for 2 days ago, right? I got an email and it says, oh, Tracy, it was from corporate. Oh, Tracy, we had to run some numbers. Some of you guys may have gotten it too. I don't know who gets them. But your commissions are going to be reduced, right? Like this tomorrow. So I'm like, dun, dun, dun. I'm like, oh no, we can't have it reduced, right? So I reached out to Ben and I said, hey, Ben, I got the email about the commissions being reduced. Like, do you have any idea by how much? So he took the time graciously, right? He comes back, he's like $1.90 negative. And I said, look at God, right? Look at God. So out of all of that whole email, I was less $1.90. Okay. Thank you, LiveGood, for not being less $300, right? $500, $1,000. And so, guys, I want you to understand that the character of our leadership, of our founders, of the people at the helm of this, I don't know everybody in network marketing, but I know a lot of owners and I know a lot of people that sit at the top of these companies. And I am just, you might not understand just yet because maybe you haven't had those experiences, but I'm just so grateful to be involved with this group of people more than anything else, that I'm willing to also make sure I'm in the power of my pivot too, because I don't want to miss anything. So work on the things you need to pivot, work on your characteristics, and be grateful for the leadership that we have, and get yourself in gear for this next wave. So back over to you, Ben.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tracy. Awesome stuff as usual. Thank you for recognizing our awesomeness, for lack of a better word. It is appreciated, and it is, I mean, not to shamelessly self-promote, but it is true. And we put a lot of effort and energy and passion and heart into helping you guys and into providing you everything that we need. And I appreciate you recognizing that. So thank you for that. And yeah, the commission thing, we messed up commissions at the end of the month. We talked about that last week. Very frustrating. I hate having to pay out and then take money back, but we had to. I mean, we're working on small margins. Usually if it's a little bit, and we have done this in the past, $1,000, we won't even say anything. We'll let you guys keep it, and then, still give the people who got shorted the money they should have gotten anyway. But we had 7 diamonds. It didn't recognize a lot of ranks for a lot of people, and so things got messed up. So we had 7 more diamonds that had a share in the pool. So the ones that really got affected, other than the $1.90, were those diamonds that actually had, we paid out an extra $800 on the pool that we had to take back from them. Wasn't that they, got reduced or negative earnings. It's just we overpaid them and we had to correct it. So we'll always do the right thing. Hopefully that never happens again, because it's really annoying and frustrating, and I hate negative. But thank you for that. And yes, I love the shameless self-promotion. In fact, I just got a text right now. So one thing that's great, one of the many things about our company, we do things really clean. And that goes from, just talking about our banking, our merchant accounts, our processing, credit card, all that stuff. So the lady who is kind of in charge of our credit card, basically the big banker lady, Ryan and I actually came out to Florida just to meet us, because she loves our account. We're super clean. We get no chargebacks. So Ryan and I had an opportunity to have lunch with her. We talked about, we shamelessly self-promoted the products. She bought the Super Reds. And then she texted me last night. She's like, sorry, I haven't been available this past week. I got sick. And what did I say? You need these LiveGood products so you don't get sick anymore. And she just texted me back. She's like, what ones should I get now? So if you talk about the products, guys, if you think about this, the opportunity to do that comes up so often that now if you focus on it, you'll see people say, oh, I got sick. My daughter got sick. Someone called in sick to work. All opportunities saying, hey, you need to try these products so you don't get sick anymore, so you can stay healthy. And watch what happens. I mean, and you're doing a good thing. You're not just trying to sell them products. You're trying to help them, but still shamelessly self-promote. I mean, believe in these products. Believe that it will help them. I've got all my friends using these products because I tell them, you guys need these products. They're freaking awesome. And they're using them because they want to. And they keep asking me, what else should I get? I love the Super Reds. I love the magnesium. I love the Factor 4. The coffee is amazing. It really, really is super cool. So yes, shamelessly, and it's not even self-promote, just promote. But awesome.
Be proud.
What, Roder?
We got to be proud. We are proud. That's why we're exploding. That's why it's duplicating. It's that shameless mentality. Finally, ladies, sorry to interrupt you, Ben, but it's just, you get me going, bro. I've never seen this. 30 years in this industry, to see everyday people coming in on a Friday, and by Friday night, they're bronze, because they're shamelessly proud. When you get your first testimony, the minute you place the product order, knowing just in case you don't like it, you can return it up to 90 days empty, and we'll give you all your money back. That builds your belief. That's why you're shamelessly promoting. That's why other companies are freaking out. That company that's trying to sell a collagen for 100, they're done. They just launched. They're done. There is a day. I used to say 6 months ago that there will be a day. This is the day that network marketing companies that are launching their $10 product and selling it to a single mom for $100 and then shaming her that the only way she fails if she quits. Those days are here already. Companies are looking at our website. Oh, LiveGood already got it. What's the way? Let's find something else. Oh, let's go do crypto, travel. Well, guess what? Give us a few years. Back to you, Ben. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Thank you again, Tracy. Let's go out to Nevada. Dr. Aaron Oxall.
Oh my God. It's perfect. What you just spoke about, Tracy. I want to share with you all today how to make more sales through understanding the power and the psychology of storytelling. I like to call it story selling, but this is why. Here's the thing. The person who talks to the most amount of humans will connect with the most amount of humans. The person who connects with the most amount of humans will make the most sales. And the person who makes the most sales will serve and help the most humans. Do you understand when you close a sale, you are opening up the opportunity for someone to transform? A closing of the sale is the beginning of someone's transformation. Okay. It has been said by futurist Rolf Jensen, the highest paid person of the 21st century will be the storyteller. Do you understand you're all actually speakers? You own this little thing, this social media thing. This is your own digital stage. You are all speakers on your own digital stage. And whether or not you want to have that visibility, whether or not that scares you, what Tracy was talking about, think about it like this. You're not saying, look at me, but you're saying, I am open to be seen so that you can change your life. Okay, so when we're story selling, this is what we want to do. We want to sell the transformation, not the information. Write that down. We sell the transformation, not the information. Let me show you the difference. I could say, oh, the owner of our company is Ben and the director is Nodder, and here they are, and they've been in the industry for 20 years. No, I don't say that. I tell a story. I say, oh my gosh, let me tell you about these two guys. They were best friends. They were top earners in this industry, and they quit just like me. They quit a couple of years ago. They were like, enough is enough, because they had a heart for people. And then you know what happened? The world shut down, and they looked at each other and they called each other and they said, it's time. It's time. It's time to go help people. Let's go. Okay. Do you see how much more powerful that is? Okay. I could say 700,000 people have joined, which I am. It's already a story on my reels. Or I could say my best friend, Wendy, has followed me in every company I've ever been in. I call her and she says, what are we doing now? And she's never been able to even stay on the products. She's a grandmother raising her two grandchildren because her son's in prison. And she's an integrated health and wellness coach, and she can't afford to be on the best products. And she, after 10 years, never ranked up in LiveGood this week. She believes in this product so much, she went out and made QR codes because she's an Uber driver, because she's trying to make money. And this is what Wendy says to her passengers in Ubering. She says, may I bless you with health and wealth. And she sends the QR code to those people. She hasn't spoken about any of these companies. She's been so scared. And we went out to dinner yesterday to celebrate her birthday. And she tells the waitress at the end, I want to bless you with health and wealth. And the girl's like, I was just getting ready to go buy my vitamins. Okay. So do you hear the power of the story? I don't get on all of these calls because I need to learn how to do LiveGood. Like, it's the simplest thing you could ever do. I'm listening for the stories. Do you know how many times I told the story of Tori saying she was the top leader? I got a picture of her going into stadium to speak. Her company decimated their income, and she now has enough money so that her car doesn't go into repossession. Do you understand the power of your story? So here's a great story. Share your struggle. Been in this industry for 10 years, never made more than $200. That was me. Your search for a solution. We tried all the companies. We tried 10, okay? Not proud of it, but I'm proud of my persistence and my transformation. We finally made money and helped set the captives free, okay? The storytelling is where you're going to connect with the humans. And the number two thing they're asking, does it work and can I do it? Does it work? Can I do it? Does this work? Can I do it? I can say 700,000 people have joined, but people need to know that the Wendy's of the world are making it work. So share the power of stories. The highest paid person of the 21st century will be the storyteller. Go and live good this week, everybody.
Awesome stuff. Lots of awesomeness there. I love, may I bless you with health and wealth. That's a great way. Who's going to say no to that? So go check out my website. That is awesome. I love that Wendy came up with that. Very cool, very creative, perfect way just to bring it up, because no one's going to say no. Awesome stuff. I love, start with the struggle. When you're telling a story, I mean, if you look at any of our videos, they start kind of outlining the problem. What is the issue? What's the problem? People are deficient in vitamins and minerals. They're deficient in this one that we're talking about. They're not making money. They're struggling in life. What's the solution? Here you go. So problem solution. But I absolutely, totally love of all of that. The first thing you said and the thing that you were tied it in at the end, the storytelling. or story selling. I love that phrase, story selling. I learned early on in network marketing, and I've always remembered this. Facts tell, stories sell. Facts tell, stories sell. You can tell people about the ingredients. This has spirulina, the super ingredient. It's got spirulina. It's got alfalfa. It's got aloe. It's got moringa leaf. It's got dandelion leaf. Doesn't that sound great? That's not going to sell the product. But when you tell people this is helping people with their digestion, it's helping people with their gut health, people are getting off medication, this is changing people's lives. That sells. That's a story. And you can tell them about one of your friends that's been using this product. And now, this issue that they used to have, they don't have it anymore. Stories sell. Don't try to sell on information. Tell stories and watch what happens. Awesome stuff, Aaron. Thank you so much. Let's close it out with our Texas friend, Tori Cuevas. What do you got for us today, Tori? Excited to hear it.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much. And wow, what an honor. I absolutely love being able to share with you guys every single week. Dr. Aaron, you almost already brought me to tears. That's no surprise, but you were 100% right when it comes to sharing your story. And I think that I could go off on a tangent, but I'm not. I want to say congratulations to everybody that is ranked up. Welcome to LiveGood. All right, everybody. And I want to talk about working out. All right, here we go. I have just recently got back into the gym, and I started analyzing or comparing what my journey has been like to somebody wanting to build a business. Okay, so I have been out of the gym completely for 6 months. And, I often go on a commitment run, and I start working out, I get fit, and then all of a sudden life comes, knocks me upside the head, and the gym goes bye-bye. Well, here I am getting back into the gym. And the first thing that I'm going to say that has helped me hold me accountable is having an accountability partner. Okay. And so far it has been my brother and my dad. And let me tell you, if you are brand new into network marketing, or you have been out of network marketing for a while, we might have to ease you back in to a routine. Okay. So I first want to encourage you to get your accountability partner. My recommendation would be, who is your mentor? Who is your sponsor that you can lock arms with? I'll tell you, if I had not already, I am just 1 week into getting back into the gym. If I did not have an accountability partner that, okay, we're meeting at 8:30. Are you here yet? Are you on your way? I would have already found an excuse. I would have already found 1 week in, although my goal is to get, to transform, to lose weight, to get healthy again. That's what I want. But if I didn't have my accountability partner, I would have already started listening to everything else I had going on. Much similar to your business. All right. We want to make money. We need to make money. But as you're just getting started, what is holding you accountable? All right. And if you don't become disciplined enough to have somebody locking arms with you to hold you accountable, then we're already going to start making excuses as to, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll reach out tomorrow. I'll share tomorrow. Okay. To eliminate your frustration, go ahead and do yourself a favor and reach out to the person that you've locked arms with, that you've said yes to. Give them permission to hold you accountable. Give them permission to say, hey, I need you. I need LiveGood to work. So I need you to help me. All right. When Ben and Dr. Aaron and Trisha, all of us agree, this is the simplest conversation I have ever had. All right. In regards to sharing it. But what's the holdup of keeping us from sharing it? Okay. And so if that accountability partner is going to help you stay on track, whether that's, let's go to the next comparison. All right. So I'm in the gym. Okay. Sometimes we can get paralysis by analysis, because I have like 200 machines that I want to hop on, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm going to knock this out. And in 2 hours, I should be fit. I should be toned. The 20 pounds should be gone. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Okay. What we're going to have to do is we are going to have to be consistent and persistent to show up every single day. It's going to take a little bit of action from me every single day to get to my goal, right? I'm not going to lose 20 pounds in 1 week. You're not going to get to Crown Diamond in 1 week. All right. But if I keep showing up to the gym, and if I keep just putting in the effort, if I keep putting in the work, I know I'm 1 day closer to my transformation. I'm 1 day closer to my goal. I'm 1 exercise closer to getting stronger. So what does that look like in your business? I want you to analyze. I don't want you to overwhelm yourself. Okay, going into a gym for the first time for me in months could be very overwhelming. It could be very overwhelming for you starting a new business or getting back into the swing of things, of initiating another side hustle. You might already have your business. Most of us have another job. And then this is something that has to come along extra. I don't want you to get overwhelmed and have paralysis by analysis. I want you to take this thing and set your goals, okay? And they have to be realistic. They have to be what you find is going to be comfortable enough to you that you're not going to throw in the towel, okay? Let's compare this another way. If I went to the gym and I went hard and all out, right? I busted my rear in the gym that I was so sore that I couldn't show up for a week because I killed myself that one day. How is that going to help my body? Now I just don't want to go, right? So maybe you and your business, you feel like you've told everybody, you've blasted it. You've been in LiveGood 30 days, man, and you've just gone all out. And then you're exhausted and you're like, I can't do it anymore. I'm done. It's too much. It's too hard. Okay. We've got to understand this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint. Now you can run fast. We have some fast runners, but it's a marathon. So set realistic goals. If it's overwhelming to think of reaching out to 40 people a day, like you hear some leaders talk, then set a realistic goal that you are going to continue to hold yourself accountable to. Maybe it's 5 people a day. Maybe you want to share with 5 people a day and you need your accountability coach to check in with you every single day to say, hey, how did you do today? And maybe if you didn't reach 5 because just life got in the way, whatever the reason is, because I know that I have to give you grace. You have to give yourself grace. But instead of beating yourself up because you didn't hit the mark, maybe the next day, if you just reached out to 4 people, the next day, maybe push just a little bit harder because you feel a little bit better. And maybe get that 6 people in versus, and then you still feel like you're on track, you're on target to reach. But some of the comparisons is that don't give yourself an unrealistic goal that you know might not be attainable. And then it's so far out of reach that you already throw up your hands and you're like, I can't do it. It's too hard. Okay. You're going to know your boundaries. You're going to know at the pace of which you need to grow your business. And speaking of pace and speaking of goals, I just want to, reiterate one thing, you guys, and this might make you super happy and it might scare the poop out of you. Mm-hmm. All right. We're 14 weeks. We're 14 weeks away from Christmas. The reason I'm going to bring this up right now is so that you don't find yourself in panic mode 14 weeks from now, figuring out how you're going to get your Christmas list taken care of. Mm-hmm. All right. And I know everybody has different budgets for the holidays. If you wanted an extra $1,400 for your Christmas budget, then I love having the end in mind, and then let's backtrack. 14 weeks, and I would like $1,400. Y'all, that would cover my entire Christmas. Okay. That means I need to enroll 4 new affiliate members a week to track on this trajectory of $1,400 for Christmas. Maybe that would be my goal. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't need that much. Maybe I just need $700 for my Christmas budget. Then do half. What if you just put 2 new affiliate members in a week for the next 14 weeks, you guys? That is an additional $700 in your Christmas budget to eliminate the stress, to make you just enjoy the reason for the season and not be so bound up over these doggone finances. LiveGood is giving us an incredible solution, the easiest conversation I've ever had. But all the training, all the encouragement, all the celebrations are not going to get you to that next level until you simply make a decision. I had to make a decision that enough was enough. I needed to get my butt back into the gym. I needed to get healthy. My weight is not going to drop off unless I have the discipline in place to do it. You're not going to change your financial circumstances unless you have the discipline in place to do it. Set your realistic goals right now. Understand what you can, what's best for you, not what's best for Trisha, not what's best for Tori, not what's best for Tracy. What is best for you so that you are going to stick to? Maybe it's not going into the gym. Maybe it's going out for a 10-minute walk a day. Okay, so you get to determine what your goals are because you're the CEO of your own life. My encouragement to you is set the goal, be realistic with your expectations, have an accountability partner in place, and have a plan of action. All right, you can do this. And we will all be celebrating at the end of the year when we do reach that 1 million member celebration. Ben, I just want to know already what is going to be the celebration when we hit 1 million, because I can't wait to get the new t-shirt. But man, I'm already seeing the future of the celebration of 1 million members. And I can't wait for the little incentive that you bring up next. So God bless you guys. Happy Friday. Happy weekend.
Awesome job. I don't have an answer to that question yet, but definitely some good stuff. I just want to elaborate on a few things because yes, so based on Tori's math, 4 people a week times a $25 fast start bonus is $100 a week. 14 weeks till Christmas is where the $1,400 came from. So that's just your own personally enrolled people. If any of them do anything, you're making more than that. Plus all the back end residuals on the matrix and matching bonuses, you'll get that as well. So it'll actually be more than 1,400. But like Trisha said, you've got to know in order to enroll 4 people, you got to know how many people you need to talk to because you got to set goals that you can control. You can't control how many people are going to sign up. You can control how many people you're going to talk to and how many people you're going to introduce to LiveGood. So if you have to talk to 10 people to get 5 to pre-enroll and recognizing that if you get 5 to pre-enroll, 1 is going to upgrade, then you need to talk to 10 times 4 to get 4 upgrades, 40 people a week, right? So when you have that accountability partner, and this is a cool thing, and I love that idea. In fact, Ryan and Lisa, I think you guys should talk about, we talk about doing one of your Monday Zooms on social interactive and connection and all that stuff. And I think this is a great way to kind of tie that in because people will do more for others than they'll do for themselves. And when you have an accountability partner, you don't want to let that person down. And if that means doing that extra rep or doing that extra set or talking to 10 extra people, you're going to do it just because you made that commitment to your accountability partner that you're going to make it happen. Because if you let them down, then they're trying to achieve their goals to make you proud of them and to accomplish what they're held accountable to you for. Hopefully that makes sense. So if one of you slacks, the other one has no incentive, to keep up their end of the deal. So by letting your friend down, you're not only letting them down, but you're letting yourself down. So I love that idea. I love the idea of accountability partner, but know your numbers. And I think Tracy or Trisha, one of you guys did a training on that a few weeks ago or a few months ago, and it was great about knowing how many people you need to talk to get how many pre-enrollees are going to convert into a member, and focus on the things that you can control and set your goals based on those things. So if you have an accountability partner, make the commitment. Hey, I'm going to talk to, and don't even do it over the course of a week, because if you skip 4 days and then you have to try to squeeze it in the last few days, it's not going to work. Do it on a daily basis. I'm going to talk to 20 people every single day, or even 10 people a day, 50 people, whatever, time frame. And you and your partner don't even have to do the same amount. If one has, a full-time job, one has a part-time job, or has more time, you can commit more time. But whatever you commit to with your accountability partner, stick to it and make it happen. And yes, I love having a goal. Christmas is a great one. Make $1,400 by Christmas. Make $700 by Christmas. Whatever you guys focus on, 2 people a week is an extra $700 for Christmas. Make it happen. It's not a hard thing. I mean, you could do that talking to probably 5 people a day pretty easily. So that's all I got. Ryan, you got anything to add to that?
No, other than I love that, Tori. I really love that. But don't forget one thing. You got the lean body pack for like about $3 a day that can support you.
That's right, baby.
With a lot of what we're working on right now, coming out with a performance line. I mean, there's just so much awesomeness to be had there as well. So, but congratulations, Tori. I'm glad to hear that. And good job on the analogy and sort of running those things in parallel. I thought that was awesome. Back to you, Ben.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those Performance Elite products, Ryan. So we need to get on that.
All right, we're on it.
Dude, I will tell you what. You know what I've noticed has helped my workouts? Stuff. It really, dude. What? I don't know what you put in it, Ryan.
It's good
stuff.
It
works. It's awesome. It really. I mean, so many things, and my joints are feeling better. I don't know if that's the factor 4 or the collagen, but it's working, and it
does work.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So that's definitely not necessarily the lean body pack, but I'm excited to put together the fitness pack, the workout pack, whatever we decide to call it. Once we have the creatine, the pre-workout, we'll obviously have our protein in there. Collagen is a great one for that. Our daily essentials probably won't be in that pack, but great complement to anything that you're doing. So that's really all I got for today. Nader, you got anything else?
I sure do. First of all, thank you, Tori, for that. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1,400 that she talked about, that's so real. That's so real. But don't forget, we got a 30% duplication rate. Don't forget that. But always count on what you do, because the spirit of the leader is the spirit of the pack. So I love that. That's realistic. Nobody's on a $200 a month auto ship while they're doing that, because if they were, they wouldn't be making $700, would they? Because they'd be paying auto ship. Number one. Number two, a commitment. Someone told me this years ago. Commitment is doing what you said you were going to do long after the mood you initially said it in has passed. And that gentleman on my top left, which is Ben Glinsky, he is the example of, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. In a couple of minutes, Ben is going to ask all of you to get ready for a smile, and everybody's going to screenshot this, because I know the world is waiting for a screenshot of smiley faces. So get ready, do your powder, whatever you got to do. But that being said, right there on my top left, the guy that's smiling, that guy right there was talk about consistency. Every day, he would show up at the office, because we were involved in a network marketing company. We worked together. And he would show up every day, clockwork, all the way from San Diego. I don't remember how far of a drive it was. And he would have 2 things, what do you call them, folder things, and he would call people. He just follow consistently. Didn't matter. If his goal was 10 a day, believe you me, Ben Glinsky would do 10 a day. So when I grew up in this industry 30 years ago, we teach people this. Put 5 staples in your left pocket, 5 paper clips in your left pocket. And every time you talk to somebody, ask somebody to take it too. Like Dr. Aaron said, have you heard what's going on in LiveGood? Everybody wants excitement. Just let Ben Video do the job. And every time you say that, and tell me, go take a tour of my website with your best email. Take one of those clips, put it in your other pocket. Don't come home until the other pocket is empty and the other pocket is full. Because when I look at this power line, all that means to me, placement and all that, great, love. Okay, 25 cents. Go wait for it if you want to. Don't be on these Zooms if you're waiting. But if you want to go out massive action, you want to hand out 10 people a day to take a tour of your website. Because if you don't, somebody else will. One of the ladies, one of our lionesses just said, so many people are like, oh my gosh, you're doing this? LiveGood is all over my face. I'm going to sign up, but my cousin told me about it first. So I'm going to sign. It's happening more and more and more. So commitment is doing what you said you were going to do long after the mood you initially said it in has passed. The reason Fridays are so hot is because you all get trained and go out there and do what you're told. but you got to do it consistently. Thank you, everyone. Everybody, Ben, tell them to smile, whatever you want to do.
Awesome. Yeah, I went to the office because I had a $400 a month long distance phone bill. When I went to the office, I didn't have to pay for the phone bill. So got to save a little money there and make things happen. All right, really quick. Lisa, you got anything else you want to add?
No, that's it. I mean, guys, keep up the great work.
Awesome. All right. For Nodder, he wants to take a screenshot. Everyone smile on the count of 5.
Everybody look up and let's
2,
smile.
3, 4, 5.
Smile 1, 2, 3. God, I love us.
All right. Awesome.
Shameless.
All right. Bless people with health and wealth because it is redemption time.
That's right, baby.
Awesome stuff. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome weekend. Remember, today is the first day of the week for LiveGood. Go out there, share it, let people see all the growth and excitement and momentum throughout the week. That's all I got. Have a great weekend, guys. We're out of here. Awesome call. Thank you to all of our amazing speakers. You guys rock. Great content today. And let's keep rocking. 700,000 members. You guys are on fire. Let's keep rocking.
See you in Palm Springs. Peace. 1 week, Palm Springs.
See ya.
Redemption time.
Bye, guys.
That's right. Redemption time.